90-Day Fiancé Michael Ilesanmi flexes his shocking weight loss. 90-Day Fiancé star Michael Ilesanmi continues to embrace his new life away from Angela Deem. He claimed that he ran away from his wife due to the mistreatment he experienced from her since he arrived in the U.S. There are speculations that the 37-year-old is now living in Texas. Many of his social media posts today also show that he's transitioning into a full-time influencer. Many were also surprised when Michael shared a new clip showing off his weight loss. Keep reading to see the video. 90-Day Fiancé, Michael Ilesanmi and Angela Deem's legal battles. Michael and Angela are still ongoing. According to reports, Angela is accusing Michael of marriage fraud, claiming that he purposely married her for the sake of a green card. She filed for annulment and is hoping to deport her estranged husband out of the country. However, Michael counterfiled for a divorce, claiming that his wife had been physically and mentally abusive. He also demanded half of Angela's assets, making their situation more complicated. But despite their nasty situation, Michael recently shared that he's thriving in his new life in the U.S. Michael stuns in weight loss. Michael Ilesanmi recently took to social media to share a new skit of him working out at the gym. He was looking at a woman working out alongside him, showing romantic interest. Michael followed the girl, but when she turned to him, he tucked in his stomach. Regardless, it's clear in the video that Michael is starting to gain some muscle. The 90-Day Fiancé star has been endorsing the gym along with a fitness coach, showing that he's taking his weight loss journey seriously. Many fans also laughed at Michael's skit. It's clear that Michael is focusing more on making funny videos online. He now works with a bunch of people to make skits. They even film at gorgeous houses, showing a commitment to becoming successful social media comedians. 90-Day Fiancé, Michael Ilesanmi remains silent after stepgranddaughter mocked. Michael once had a close relationship with Angela Deem's grandchildren. However, it seems he's no longer in touch with them since he ran away. Angela recently made headlines after calling out the haters who were mocking her granddaughter, Fiancé. The 90-Day Fiancé star said that it's a different story when it comes to criticizing her granddaughter. Unfortunately, Michael doesn't seem interested in taking Angela's side and fighting for his supposed step-granddaughter. Instead, he continued making skits on his social media page. One of his most recent posts was a clip of him reenacting an action scene, but he failed to copy the actor's muscular body. Aside from the videos, Michael Ilesanmi also made headlines after sources claimed that he's dating Chantel Everett's sister, Winter. This comes after Winter soft-launched her boyfriend online, but some thought that the man's backside looked similar to Michael's. The Lagos heat used to cling to Michael Ilesanmi like a second skin, thick, stifling, and relentless. Back then, his days were spent navigating the chaos of his city, dodging motorbikes, and dreaming of a new life with a woman who lived half a world away. Now, years later, the man who once nervously clutched a bouquet of red roses at the airport for Angela Deem is standing shirtless in front of a full-length mirror in Georgia, flexing muscles no one thought he had. Michael's transformation didn't happen overnight. No, this was not a story of a magic pill or some secret fat-melting tea hawked on Instagram. It was the result of months of silent struggle, early morning jogs, green smoothies replacing foo-foo, and a deeply rooted need to reclaim control over his own life. I just woke up one day and realized, I don't even recognize myself anymore, Michael said during a surprise 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after confessional. Not just my body. My spirit. I was always the yes man, trying to keep things peaceful with Angela. But peace is not the same as happiness. Angela, as usual, had her own opinions. Let me tell you something, she snapped during her side interview. Michael thinks he's slick, flexin' like he's in some Nigerian version of Magic Mike. I supported him through thick and thick, and now he wants to act brand new? Please. But brand new he was. The moment Michael stepped onto the set of the tell-all, jaws dropped. Dressed in a fitted black button-down and dark jeans that hugged his now sculpted thighs, he looked like a man who had traded his past for protein shakes and personal growth. His once round face was now defined, his jawline sharp. Gone were the days of being teased by fans for his boyish cheeks. Social media exploded. Not Michael turning into a zaddy during the off-season, another commented, accompanied by flame emojis. Behind the glow-up was a story of quiet rebellion. It began, ironically, during one of Angela's infamous tirades. Michael had returned late from an Uber shift, his second job since arriving in the US, only to find Angela in a fury over a text message from a female coworker. "I ain't stupid, Michael," she yelled. "You think I don't see what's going on? All these new American girls eyeing you like a buffet." That night, as Angela hurled accusations and furniture, something shifted. Michael didn't argue. He didn't yell back. He simply grabbed his keys and went for a walk. A long one. That night turned into the first of many. He started walking nightly, then jogging. His meals, once heavy with rice and stews, gradually lightened. He discovered turkey bacon, oatmeal, and YouTube workouts by fitness influencers who chirped, "You got this," with every set of squats. It wasn't easy, especially not with Angela occasionally barging into the living room yelling, "You better not be watching no hot workout chicks." But Michael was determined. For the first time in years, he was doing something for himself. As the pounds melted off, Michael's confidence soared. He began posting selfies, always with cryptic captions like growth and gratitude. His followers noticed. So did TLC. By the time filming resumed, producers couldn't wait to get Michael back on camera. One behind-the-scenes staffer whispered, "It's like we're watching his butterfly era." Angela's still stuck in the cocoon. But the weight loss wasn't just physical, it was symbolic. Each drop of sweat was a small protest. Each flexed bicep was a whisper of freedom. When host Sean Robinson addressed the elephant in the room during the tell-all, the air was electric. "Michael, we can't ignore this, your transformation is incredible. What sparked this change?" Michael smiled, his white teeth practically gleaming under the studio lights. "I realized I needed to be the best version of myself. For my future. For my health. And, for my dignity." Angela rolled her eyes so hard you could practically hear them. "Health, my ass," she muttered. "He's trying to look good for his little TikTok fans." "I see you, Michael." But this time, Michael didn't flinch. Instead, he turned toward her with calm eyes and said, "Maybe it's time you look at yourself too, Angela. We both got work to do." The crowd gasped. Even Big Ed, sitting 2 couches away, mouthed, "Whoa." After the taping, Michael shared a heartfelt post on Instagram, a side-by-side of his before and after photos. The caption read,